You know, I do always talk about gacha games. I do always say that they have some problems. But I don't know why. I feel like my main problem with these games is so stupid and different than a lot of other people in the eyes of other people. But for me, I think if this thing gets removed, gachas would be way more fun. And as always, I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's go straight to the point. Let's do this in 4 or 5 minutes, and here we go. So, there are some different points about gacha games. We all know that there's a lot of RNG in these games, but the first thing that I want to talk about, which is going to make a huge long-term problem with you with any game, like the relationship with the game that you're investing your time in, where you don't want to go there, but you have to go there every single day, which is the first thing, dailies in gacha games. And the thing is, there is that one gacha that doesn't have dailies that made me see how a game can be way more fun just by removing that. I'm gonna talk about that game later. Think about it. The fact that you have to open a game every single day so that you can get a reward, and if you do not open the game daily, that's like a substantial reward that you're missing. It's actually the main source of currency in gacha games. So if you're a low spender or free to play, you will feel like you have to open the game every day so that you can get every character that you want. Now the thing is, you might say, okay, I open the game every single day because I like the game. So if you do not open it, you also don't like the game. That's so stupid, okay? Gaming is just a part of the day. Like, you might have a day or two that you're very busy in, so you might want to do something else or even play another game. But instead, you will choose to open the game that you actually like the game, yes, but you didn't feel like it to open the game for 5-10 minutes on that day. You might say, okay, that's just 5 minutes. This is the thing that's gonna destroy your view about the game long term. You might not feel it the first day, you might not feel it the first week or the first month, but with time, we all saw how dailies become overwhelming, although they don't take time. And look at the developers. Kuro Games is trying their best to make you do dailies in the least amount of time. Genshin also made the thing where you only need to spend resin and then all your dailies are done. But this is still not enough. It's how FOMO presented in these games. Like, fear of missing out in any game can exist, especially live service game. It can be something that you can miss if you don't do the next 2 weeks, like events in gacha games. The problem is, the fear of missing out is every single day. You have to be put through this every single day, which makes you, of course, more likely to pay for the game. So if you pay money, you can play the game weekly or every 2 weeks or something. And that's why I'm gonna take Tower Fantasy, for example. We all know that this game has a lot of problems, like a lot of problems, but they do some things right, okay? Especially since the game changed over the years. The thing is, dailies in these games do not actually have a good value, but you actually get that 350 currency is weeklies. So instead of getting 60 a day, you get 350 every week. And you can do this by opening the game once or twice a week. Now, this is still having the fear of missing out, but by changing this, and when I was playing the game a lot, I was so comfortable opening this game whenever I want, not whenever I have to. Do the weeklies in one day and then open the game whenever I want, when I feel like it. And this made me enjoy a game and enjoy my time on a game way more. And I think that's just overlooked. Like, that's why I always talk about it, and I'm talking about it in this video, because whenever I discovered this like 2 years ago, I was like, yeah, the other games need to change this immediately. So I fell into the trap. I just pay for Welcome Moons or pay for the monthly subscription and just do not hop into the game every day. And to be fair, if a game is very generous, like I'm just having fun with Wuthering Waves, I can just open Wuthering Waves once a week instead of just opening the game every day. I did that with Genshin a lot. I did that with Star Rail a lot. I was just every single day opening these games. So this basically made me have way more fun in those games. So if you want to play or come back to playing a gacha game, just try the feeling of not playing the game every single day. You just have more fun. And yeah, you might miss a character or two. You don't have to spend, but you don't even need every single character, okay? It's not the end of the world. I can go on a rant for like a lot of other points, but I feel like a lot of people talk about them. And as I said, I don't want to waste your time. That was the video. If you don't subscribe now, we're gonna lose your 50-50. Bye bye.